this game with all its frustration just was too much. Raptors lose 99-102 to the Boston Celtics in Game 2. And you know what? This is worse than the first game because I'd rather lose in a blowout where I wasn't even close to lose on heart-wrenching, on the edge of your seat, close game like this. And we had multiple opportunities to win this game and just couldn't make enough shots to win this game. The defense was good enough, but the offense was not close enough to win this game. And that's what's frustrating about this, because they missed open shots. They missed shots that you normally hit in the regular season. With the shot in the Brooklyn series, they knocked him down. And we had an opportunity to win it with Pascal Siakam driving. He gets stripped by Marcus Smart. Smart goes out of bounds before saving the basketball. Get a secondary attempt. Great play design by Nick Nurse. And then as soon as I saw Pascal Siakam in that corner, I'm like, please don't get out of bounds. Please don't get out of bounds. And his left heel touches the line. And there you go. Yeah, you lose 2 possessions in the clutch. And then after that, the Raptors, at that last play where the Raptors get a stop after stopping Jaylen Brown and forcing him into a step back, deep 3-point shot. Raptors get the rebound. Pascal gives it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet runs up and shoots the 3. There are people that are saying there was a timeout available, but I didn't see the bottom of the screen if there was a timeout available, because it'll show you right underneath the bar. But man, if there was a timeout available, Nick Nurse, that was a terrible call, and you should have called it there. Maybe he didn't call it because the Raptors already grabbed the basketball and were already moving it up and already outlet the basketball. That, or he just didn't know there was a timeout. But that's inexcusable in a game like this. And honestly, if there was a timeout, that's just a poor decision by Nick Nurse. But I didn't see it, so let's not stick on that matter. Next, let's just talk about the damn game. And let me tell you, Pascal Siakam, a better game than Game 1. He had 11 points in the first half, 6 points in the second half. Not good enough. Not good enough from your first option. And then Kyle Lowry and Van Vliet, just a horrendous game from your guards in terms of shooting the basketball. Lowry, 5 of 16 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3-point land. Van Vliet, 8 of 22 from the field, 3 of 12 from 3. It was just an atrocious game from the guards. Lucky for OG's 20 points that he scored today. He was knocking down threes, doing spin moves, making great cuts. OG was fantastic on both ends. His defense was solid as well, forcing Tatum and Brown into bad shots, tipping the basketball from Kemba Walker. He was great, but a wasted effort from the Raptors from OG's perspective, because the Raptors could not help him. Marc Gasol, I gotta hand it to him. He had a great game today. Offensively, he was solid. He shot the ball when he needed to. He was making great passes. Defensively, he was amazing. He was trapping and showing on the pick and rolls. And he did a great job of moving his feet, blocking Kemba Walker and stuff. But when he picked up his 5th foul in that third quarter, that's when things went downhill. And then Lowry had to sit down to get some rest before going to the fourth quarter. And that was a huge mistake, because Raptors lost all momentum there. After going up by as much as I think 12 or 11 points at that point, the lead just dwindled down and they lost momentum going into the fourth quarter. And then Marcus Smart happened. You guys probably heard about the Marcus Smart quarter. 16 points in that fourth quarter, and it was just 3 after 3 after 3 to begin the quarter, and then he hits another 3, and then he hits a 4-point play. He was on flames, and a guy that just doesn't hit the 3-pointer that well, he is lighting it up, because Gordon Hayward is not in this game, he's not in this series, but man, he's stepping up big for them, and he was a game changer in that fourth quarter. But the MVP for today's game was Jason Tatum. Lived at the line, 14 for 14 from the line, 34 points, career playoff high, and Raptors had no answer. They were just fouling like crazy. Terrence Davis played 6 minutes, picked up 3 fouls. That's just not being poised, not being smart, sending the Boston Celtics to the line constantly. The Raptors never even got to the line in the first half. They did a great job of getting to that line in the second half, but only 19 free throws in the game. And those 19 free throws, if you compare it to Jason Tatum, who had 14 free throws by himself, the disparity is there. But the Raptors shot the ball poorly compared to the Celtics. They shot the 3 ball poorly, 11 of 40 today. Better than 10 of 40 in game 1, but that's still atrocious, guys. And then they couldn't get the free throw advantage either, and they got out-rebounded. So many factors that the Raptors all lost, and I don't know. This was a game the Raptors should have had, and now you're going down 0-2 into Game 3, where it's a must-win, because teams that go down 3-0 in a NBA series have never came back and won it. So this is a must win, and you're going to need some better production. Honestly, your big men, if they just attacked inside and made them forced to like double down, it would be better. But Pascal Siakam's passing out of the double team looked a little good in the beginning. The Raptors had a strong start in this one, which they didn't have in the game 1. But then they let the Celtics get back in the game, and there goes that lead in that first quarter. But the Raptors, Pascal Siakam was good in the first 6 minutes. But then after that, he didn't look the greatest. He was getting doubled in the post. He was making the bad decisions, forcing up some tough fadeaways. Jaylen Brown was playing him straight up, and Pascal was just missing some bunnies in the lane. Shots that he usually just hit, some little 3, 4, or 5 feet floaters in the lane, some push shots. He was missing it all. And man, really needed a basket from Pascal there. But you know what? This is a learning experience. Hopefully the Raptors bounce back in Game 3, because they must bounce back. This is no joking matter. Kemba had a bad game, but he made enough shots to counter Lowry, and that's all they needed, because Kemba Walker hits that step back on Serge Ibaka to pretty much give the Celtics the lead for good, and the Raptors could not catch up after that. And Marcus All gets fouled out, and honestly, his impact was huge. Serge Ibaka wasn't the greatest on the defensive end, but he was good offensively for the Raptors tonight. The bench tonight, with Serge Ibaka, with Norman Powell, was atrocious. They couldn't hold the lead, and that's how the Raptors started the fourth quarter. You had Boucher, Terrence Davis, Serge Ibaka, Norman Powell, and I think one of the starters, and it doesn't matter. They just let the lead dissipate, and after that the Celtics stole pure momentum, and they just carried it along the way, and the Raptors lost the lead. And then it looked like it was kind of bleak at a time, but the Raptors made some shots to get back in the game, let their defense turn to offense near the end of the game, but it wasn't enough, as the Celtics just took care of business at the line and from deep once again, as they take Game 2. Going forward, I gotta say, there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to. First off, gotta make some shots. VanVleet and Lowry, I'm looking at you two guys. You guys gotta make some threes, and maybe like bring out some of the guards out, because the Raptors really need to get some spacing for Serge Ibaka, Marcus Gasol, and Pascal Siakam in the post. The guards gotta make some shots. Norman Powell, I'm looking at you too. 1 of 5 today, not good enough. Serge Ibaka was good from 3, but VanVleet, Lowry, OG stepped up today. But the bench, Terrence Davis, Boucher, you guys got to give me something. You can't be playing 7 guys all the time. You guys got to buy some minutes. You guys got to give me some production. Honestly, it was just like the Raptors were just holding them off until Lowry came back. And Lowry's already played 40 minutes in this one. VanVleet 43 minutes. Pascal 43 minutes. They can't be playing that many minutes and expect to be productive the entire game. You got to get some bench help. And Nick Nurse, if you didn't call that timeout, that's a bad call on you. And just got to make some better plays offensively. The defense is fine. Got to get some better looks. The Serge Ibaka, Kyle Lowry pick and roll was working today. They had a couple of attempts where it looked good, where Serge Ibaka sets the screen, Kyle Lowry drives, and instead of Kyle Lowry doing a bounce pass, Kyle Lowry lofted up in the air, and the Serge Ibaka caught up in the air and scored it like that, like an alley-oop there. And VanVleet and Norman Powell tried that twice, and it failed because they're just throwing it to the feet. And honestly, if they can just pick up what Lowry did and just throw it up in the air and just play in the verticality game, and the Celtics don't play with enough bigs, so when Serge Ibaka's roll into the rim, just throw it up and he'll go up and finish it. It's just a great look, high percentage look, and Serge Ibaka can definitely get up there. So that's something the Raptors might want to look into in the next game, because that was working, and Lowry was really getting that great Serge Ibaka pick and roll, especially in that fourth quarter as well. So that's something maybe Nick Nurse can go use for the next game. And the movement coming off the pick and rolls when Pascal Siakam's heading downhill, it looked much better. And you know what? Honestly, just spacing. Raptors just need that spacing. Gotta hit some shots, some 3-point shots. Step into it, guys. Stop stepping back. Step into it. Jump and shoot it with confidence, because the next one's gonna go in. But come on, Raptors. Gotta get that Game 3 win. Guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. We're almost at 100 subs. That's a good thing about this channel, but it sucks because we're losing right now. Hopefully we bounce back. But until next time, guys. Peace.